The StallionEsearch.com Sire Profile. The Grade 1 Heritage Place Futurity winner, San Lencho, standing at the Louisiana Center for Equine Reproduction in Opelousas, Louisiana. This Grade 1 winner with over $650,000 earned as a runner going into his first year at stud is by the already legendary sire who has become a sire of sires himself, Apolitical Jess. San Lencho is royally bred on both top and bottom of his pedigree page, as he is out of the restricted Grade 1 winning, dashing under a full moon, who earned over $711,000 on the racetrack. San Lencho himself was a standout runner, winning the Grade 1 Heritage Place Futurity at 2, comes into this 2025 breeding season as a hot commodity due to his standout looks, pedigree, and open Grade 1 winning race record.
San Lencho was desirable for multiple reasons. The big factor was being a son of Apolitical Jess. Apolitical Jess being what he is in the nation today. Everybody's driving to have that next Apolitical Jess stallion with KJ Mucho Macho Man, with Chilitos, with Flying Cowboy. I mean, these horses are just knocking one after another. And, with him being that as well as out of a Grade 1 winning, he's a fast dash mare. It's really sat well in Louisiana that this horse really needed to come back home and get the attention he deserved.
To look at why San Lencho was so sought after as a sire prospect, we began to look at his 2-year-old campaign. His first effort right out of the box was a gutsy performance to win at first asking in a maiden event at Remington Park. And then his next effort would even be more impressive, as the 2-year-old colt would rally from behind and surge past the leader in the trials to draw off impressively to qualify as the fastest overall qualifier, going into the $1 million Grade 1 Heritage Place Futurity Finals. As the overwhelming favorite in the $1 million Futurity in Oklahoma City, and with jockey Juan Polito aboard, San Lencho put in an ultra-impressive drive to romp home a winner in the Grade 1 $1 million Heritage Place Futurity.
This colt's race record is really attractive. San Lencho started off right off the block. He was a qualifier to the $1 million Grade 1 Heritage Place Futurity and came back and won that in a driving finish. It was really impressive in his third out. This colt really showed out and impressed a lot of people. Then he turned around and he qualified for another $1 million Futurity at the end of the year, the Texas Classic Futurity. And then, in the Texas Classic Finals, he ran fourth, but he started off leaving the gates like he was on fire against a really good group of horses, including Dark Enemy. And that really stood out to me, as this horse is not just, a lower level horse. He's a real high-end horse. He's really got a lot of attributes to him. Running early like he is, and then coming back as a 3-year-old and turning around qualifying to yet another Grade 1, the Ruidoso Derby. This horse really just stood out in my head. He's just a Grade 1 performer time after time after time. And not only, for Louisiana purposes, but just nationally. I mean, anybody would like to have a horse of this stature. And we're really proud to have a horse like him in Louisiana to breed, not only mares here, but mares in Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico. This horse really stands out to be kind of the next national sire, in my opinion.
We look at a pedigree analysis on San Lencho.
So, Apolitical Jess, not only is he just, a sire of many runners and Grade 1 winners, but he's also becoming a sire of sires in many ways. These colts coming off the track are so desirable now that it was just a no-brainer that this stallion really has not only the Apolitical Jess feature that really goes back to the thoroughbred side with Apolitical Time, but, as well as he's a fast dash. There's some uncommon blood there that really mixes well with some of today's newer marketing stallions, Favorite Cartel, Apolitical Jess. That bottom side really stands out and has a good outcross potential with a lot of mares across the state.
Here's a confirmation analysis of San Lencho.
San Lencho's a pretty attractive horse. He's got both attributes of his sire as well as his dam. The horse is really long all the way across. He's a real racy horse. Not the tallest stallion, but not short by any means. He's right at 15.1, pushing 15.2. He's got a lot of structure to have a lot of muscle. His hocks and knees are really low to the ground. He's got a lot of good conformation attributes to him, and the horse is going to really mature into a nice stallion overall in the next 3 to 5 years.
The future is bright for San Lencho.
In our industry today, we look at all these proven stallions, and a lot of times these stallions, win a Grade 1 race or show up to a Grade 1 race. And the fact that this colt has done nothing but qualify to only Grade 1 races, he's got everything lined up to where he can be that next stallion. And That's what really attracts everybody to this horse, in my opinion, that he's going to just start taking away and booking mare after mare after mare. The response has been phenomenal already, just coming in for only 3 or 4 weeks. And you look at some of these really big stallions that are up there right now, and the races that this stallion's qualified to and won and performed in is some of the same races that these top-notch stallions have already taken over as well. And it really intrigues me to see what this stallion can do in comparison to these other stallions' race career.
New for 2025 at the Louisiana Center for Equine Reproduction, the Grade 1 winning San Lencho.